Worms are doing fine. My camera? Not so much.
Okay, it's been about 10 days. Time to check in on bin number 1 again. See how things are looking. Get our little happy frog out of here. Look at that. Very nice, very nice. Okay, what do we have? The wormies have been into the newspaper a little bit. Oh, we got a wormy there. Can we see the wormy? I don't think we can quite see the wormy. Still working on the lighting and stuff, guys, but we're getting there. We're got to figure it all out as we go. But right now it's just me, the bin, what is it, Milwaukee work light, and a cell phone. So, yeah. Well, look at all the castings on the top. Beautiful castings. Everything's looking so good. No bad smells. Got that nice. I don't know if you can tell or not, but this is actually sunk down. So it brings the wedge system kind of feel back to it. We're going to see how we got to do. We have to do a fluff on this. We haven't been a fluff on this in about a month and a half now. So it needs a good fluff. We're going to go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and do this end first. And we're going to actually harvest just a little bit of castings. Oh, look at the size of that bugger there. That's a good old bugger right there. He's a good old boy. No, those are those high quality me worms right there. He is lively. He wants out. He don't want nothing to do with us. All right, we'll let him go back. Okay. So we'll get our hands in pretty deep here. And we're going to bring all that happen here. What we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to harvest the very back end of this here. First, we bring it all up on top like this. Dig right down to the bottom, get it all up, because the bottom's got the good stuff in it. So we'll get that up here. That'll give the wormies a chance to see the light and run like heck. And we'll try to get out of this area. Hi, Boots. I don't know if you heard that on the tape. That would be my new kitten. We think is about 17 weeks old. We may do some video. We got her and her brother, Boots and Tails. And we're learning to be a cat family. I've always been a dog family, but now we're going to have some cats because we moved out here to rodent country. And, well, if you're going to have a horse farm, you got to have cats. Okay. Look at all that really nice fucking material right there. That's nice material. I'm sorry about the language. I'm a retired former auto mechanic and 20 plus years of bad language habits. So I apologize if I do offend anybody, but unfortunately it's just who I am. So I hope it's not too bad for y'all. Okay. So, now what we're going to do, we're going to take our little container here. We're going to, actually, no, we're going to use that for something else. We're going to use this container. We're going to fill that one up. We're going to use this container here. And we're going to fill that up with some castings. Well, this is gorgeous black castings here. We're going to let that over the next few days, maybe a week or so. We're gonna put a trap in there, worm trap in there. We're gonna trap out the wormies that make the trap. And there's going to be a few of them. That's all right. We'll trap them out a couple times. Okay, that's good for now. That's a nice amount right there. And like I said, we'll let that go ahead and dry down for a few days. Once it's dry, we'll sift it all out and get all the wormies back to someplace else. So now let's go, and we're gonna dig deep. We're gonna turn this all up here. I don't know. Got a little bit of plastic there. It's, don't know where that came from. Oh, actually I do. That came off a piece of cardboard box that unfortunately there's a little bit of whatever left. But that's okay, we'll get rid of that. It's one thing I'm finding is the battle for trying to keep plastics out is a real one. It's not an easy task at some points, but yeah, it's I'll figure it out as I go. I actually ended up starting a new worm bin today for no other reason than I was separating some castings before. There's a nice bunch of wormies in there. And like I said, hopefully as I figure this out, we'll get better videos of this for you, because I know you worm people to the end, and you like to see the little wormy wiggly worms, and I get it. I was the same way when I was watching the videos. So trust me, there's a whole bunch of worms in here. Just sadly right now you can't see them very well. Okay, nice. Look at all this. Very nice. I'm thrilled with how things have been going. These great worms from Mimi's Worms. Heck right off, and they went to work, and they ain't been doing nothing but growing. These are, not sure what that is. I split them off already. I took 250 approximately out of here and put them into my bucket that you may or may not have seen already. My bucket system. Okay. taking all of our leftover foods and all that. And while we find them, we're putting them off the side. We'll add them back in at the end. Like all these uneaten pieces like this. We'll set them off to the side. We'll add them back in when I do the feeding. But yeah, it's coming along really nicely. Okay, that's really nice. Okay, very nice. All right, now let's work down into here. Let's see what we got on our feed end that we feed at. Do. All right. Looks like we still got lots of pineapple. That was kind of expected. Still got our pine cone. We're finding plenty of pineapple tops. We'll put those over in there. Still got plenty of card paper tubes from the toilet paper and that. Plenty of wormies in there. They're starting to work hard on breaking down those fucking those tops. They're all right. They're starting to enjoy their pineapple. It's a new experience for them. I don't think they've probably gotten a lot of tropical pineapples. I don't know if worms as a general get a whole lot of pineapple. I know you find a lot of people that like to give them mangoes and stuff like that. But I don't know as if you find a whole lot more other things. Avocado, you got your avocado tech. People will use a lot of avocado to lure worms. I guess they love those, but I don't know about pineapple. Oh, look at a bunch of squirming wormies there. A bunch of youngins too. Health of the bed is looking really amazing. I'm so happy it's coming along and working out like it has been. I'm not doing the best of anything, but I'm hoping to. The goal is, when I'm all said and done, is I'm looking to produce a certain type of casting. Not to that point where I'm going to start worrying about that yet, but I'm going to want certain additives, and that is I'm going to be putting in. Right now, to get things up and running, I didn't worry about any of that. We'll worry about that later on. But for now, we don't want to worry about that. Okay, very nice. Okay, so got a nice fluff now. Everything's looking amazing. Smells really good. It's one big thing that everybody tell you. The first thing you want to do when I open it up, the first thing I do is smell. I take a big whiff, and like I said, Some people describe it as an earthy smell. Whatever. I don't know. It smells like wet cardboard to me a lot of times. But whatever. It ain't going to have a great smell, but at the same time, it's not an unpleasant smell. It is a total viewable odor. So, yeah, let's, I think what we're going to do is put just a little bit of cardboard down on the bottom there. Little shred in the pocket just to make sure, because that's kind of wet, but I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, we're going to give it just a little bit of shred there. We'll be right back with that.